Did I win? No, I won, easily.
Doesn't sound right.
Well, it's true.
Ty, this is an amazing film. It was so much fun. I really got a kick out of it.
Good.
But I want to talk to you about the meaning of Ragnarok. Now, as far as the film goes, I understand that it's a meaning, sort of aspiration to the future and hope for the future. And I looked it up in Norse mythology, and it's the twilight of the gods. So help me out on this, because that means the end.
Well, it is the end, but it's also means a new beginning. So what it actually is in the mythology is the end of the world, the end of everything we know, but everything is cyclic, so it gets rebuilt again. So that's really what we're doing with this film.
Right.
We're looking at the films that have gone before, destroying those, and then rebuilding it in this new, fresh way.
It's amazing. Now, coming from smaller films, did you have nerves? Did you have doubts? I mean, with all this talent and money.
I actually really believe there's no room for doubts, and you can't.
Yeah.
You do have those little moments where you're like, I hope I'm doing a good job, but everything's moving at such a fast pace, and there's so many elements, so many things to think about. In a way, you start forgetting about that stuff, and you just do the job.
Yeah, and I guess there's no time to worry about it.
There's no
and that
time
would
to
be an
worry.
indulgence
The time
anyway.
to worry is now, in this very moment. Right
I don't
this
think
second.
you have anything to worry about.
Well, then that's gone. I don't have to worry.
There you go. Chris Hemsworth is so magnetic, and it's almost like that's half the film, or more than half the film. His personality. And now I understood, I don't know if this is true or not, that 80% was improvised.
I said that, but I was improvising that number, so it could be 72.
Film police.
Could be 72%, but then I just improvised that too. So who knows? Who will ever really know? No one will know. It's just one of those mysteries that
Ageless mystery.
Yeah, we did improvise a great deal of the dialogue, and it's really about and you don't do that just for the sake of doing it. The aim there is just to create some vitality in the scenes and a spontaneity that there's really, I think is evident when you look at Thor and Bruce Banner talking, and
Right.
they're almost talking over the top of each other. But you can tell, acting-wise, they're listening to each other, in the moment. Whereas I feel like sometimes in a lot of films, it can feel a bit stale because the lines were written 6 to 8 months before we started shooting, and and people are kind of like, oh, okay, it's like your line, my line, your line,
And you lose the authenticity, right?
yeah.
So it seemed very natural and lifelike. And I guess that's a big part of the appeal. But also the women, the fact that you have 2 very powerful women. And I think the worst female villain in the Marvel Universe.
Yeah, no, she's very formidable. She, we're talking about Cate Blanchett, who is one of the great actors of our time. Yeah, she. The cool thing about Hela also is that she's it's effortless for her, and I think that's really. And when you think about Kate and her acting, it's the exact same thing, isn't it? It's effortless.
But it was very grand. She's very grand, very, epochal, mythological.
Yeah.
And I guess that's...
Keep saying these words. I like them
Okay.
all.
No, I'm out. I'm
Okay.
done. The rest will be a big mystery. And also, Tessa, playing the Valkyrie, she's a very powerful character, but she's on the side of good.
She's on the side of good. She's fun. She's vivacious. But also what's great is she's kind of like the Han Solo in the movie. She's the one. She's not the. Typically in a lot of films, that female character would be the one who's trying to get the guys to focus, and she's like trying to keep the plan on track.
Yeah.
But she's even more distracted than the guys, and I think that's what makes her way more layered and way more fun to watch.
Yeah, that was pretty good. And I actually saw her in an interview on YouTube, and she was so different. She was just very prim. It was totally different from Valkyrie.
Well, that was just for the interview.
Right, another fake news.
Try drinking with her.
Thank you very much.